Hey, it's Clement here with living in the Greater Toronto area at Remax Realtron. So, welcome back to your market update for the week ending on November 2nd, 2025. Listen, if you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing anywhere in the GTA right now, you want to stay tuned because I'm going to break down what's happening with the rates that just literally just got announced and what we're seeing on the ground. I'll really try and make this as clear as possible so it helps you on what you can do for your next moves, really. So let's get into it right now. We know the Bank of Canada made another move on October 29th by cutting the rates, the overnight rates to 2.25%. And that's now two cuts in a row. And the next decision is set to come in and around December 10th there. The borrowing costs are easing just a little bit, and we're starting to see a spark in the buyer inquiries coming into play a little bit more, like some more showings are coming in. But most buyers right now, they're just focused on the value and the rate hold. They want deals that make sense, and not just hype and all the noise that's out there. Confidence is building, but people are still cautious. We're heading into early November with healthy inventory, lots of options out there after a busy fall listing season, So buyers have leverage on listings that miss the mark on pricing or the presentation. So if you're selling, your property needs to shine. Your property needs to stand out, either through staging, through your marketing. Somehow your property needs to stand out. So we're still seeing bids on some properties out there in the neighborhoods. Homes that are priced right and show very well get the right attention. Properties that are set at a very high rate, they're just sitting around and you're seeing them staying in the market for a very, very long time. Now, let's talk about condos. The new build activity has almost plummeted completely. It has really slowed down. In fact, Q3 new condos sales in the GTA hit 35-year low, the lowest that we've ever seen. But this is leading to richer incentives from developers on a lot of these projects and some pressure on resale on the investor listings. So what could all this mean for you? For buyers, get those pre-approval refreshed. That October 29th rate cut, it really improved a lot of rate holds. So if the December 10th announcement ends up being a hold, today's rate could be near a short-term floor. So you want to pay close attention to days on market and the price change history on a lot of these listings when you're in negotiations, because the listings that launched at a very high price point in October, there is a lot of room for negotiation. There's definitely room for negotiation in a lot of them. Now, when it comes to the sellers, you want to price for the market you're in and not the market you want specifically. So whatever situation you're going through, do not base the value according to the situation you're going to. Your property will just sit in the market for as long as possible. The overpriced listings are the ones that are still lagging, and you'll see that the well-presented and accurately priced homes are the ones that are selling. So if you're seeing your neighborhood house selling really fast, just look at how it was priced according to today's market. So for sellers, as we are losing the daylight a little bit as we're coming into the winter, you want to make some slight improvements to your home, like a fresh coat of paint or some sort of lighting, the way you're presenting your property, add some extra lighting in your property. All these little things will help a lot. Definitely, you don't want to skip good photography because most properties are sold online and on pretty much attracting people to come into the property over the weekend or talk to the agent to book an appointment, really. So for some investors who are watching this or some people who just want to buy a condo, there's still some things that you can look out for here. The new build softness means more incentives and negotiation power in some select projects, some condos as well. The condos that you might really want, you don't need a big house. So for those type of condos, you have a lot of options and there's huge room for negotiations when you're going into those condos right now. But with me saying that, you still want to be absolutely cautious when you're walking into it. Run a conservative rent and rate stress test before making any commitment in moving forward with any condo today. This is a market where smart analysis beats speculation. You cannot speculate through this one today. Toronto Real Estate Board's last report showed that sales were up by 8.5% year over year in October. So if you found this update helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on your notification. I post every week to help you stay ahead of the market here in the greater Toronto area. And if you'd like to know how this numbers affect your specific situation, send me a quick message or visit my website. There's a link in the description here for your personalized market snapshot. I'll be able to get you through step by step, depending on what option you decide to go with. But that's it for today. I'm Clement with Remax Realtron, and this was your GTA market update. See you on the next one. Thank you.